since then, Jurgen Klopp's relentless Reds have won 10 consecutive Premier League games, and they are now, even if it is just for a few hours, on top of the Premier League. For the first time since October, a winning machine that has for now at least leapfrogged over the champions and put the ball firmly in City's court ahead of their game at Burnley this afternoon. Liverpool are victorious, only just, against a Watford side that had several opportunities to open up that Liverpool back line but spurned them, and boy how Roy will rue those, because it's finished at Anfield. Liverpool 2, Watford 0.
Great job, Sam Matterface. Well done, sir. 2-0 to Liverpool. And at the end of the day, as you can hear in the background, the Liverpool fans very, very happy indeed. Why is that? Well, it's 3 points, of course, and Liverpool go top. And as Sam rightly said, it's over to you, Pep, and Manchester City, who kick off at Burnley in half an hour or so. And only a win for City at Burnley would see them go back on top. So, I mean, it really is boiling up very nicely indeed. Dean Ashton has been alongside Sam all afternoon. Dean, you're still not happy, though, about the awarding of that penalty kick, which made it 2-0 to Liverpool. You would think, yeah, we see it all the time, and I'm with you on that. We do see it all the time. So why give a penalty?
Yeah, why in this game is it any different to other games where you see the exact same situation, especially with it being what I would class as away from the ball? They weren't actually involved in where the ball was. The ball was arcing away from them, and they were at the back post. And I mean, look, Sam's got to go down and do interviews, but if it was up to me, I'd keep him here and we'd just carry on arguing about it, because that frustrates me, and I think it will frustrate a lot of supporters around the country as to why that one in particular has been picked out of so many that happened during the games in the Premier League.
Dean, having said that, look at Klopp. You can see what it means to them. Klopp there, running to the Kop, beating his chest. Come on, it's 3 points, he's saying to the Liverpool fans, and they are responding. Look at this place, it's absolutely jumping.
It is, and that's what he's brought since he's been at the football club. I mean, it's historic anyway, Anfield, but he just brings something a bit special, doesn't he? That connection he has with the supporters and his own players, you know, hugs for every single player, treating every game with what it deserves, and and respecting the opposition, which is exactly what you want. Staying humble and realising that you've got to get over the line, and every win in the Premier League is difficult.
I've got to say, Dean, Watford by no means let themselves down here this afternoon. They were in this game for long periods of it.
And look, I think Roy will say that in his interview. He'll say how they cause Liverpool problems, and it's something to build on and positives to take from the game, because you've got to try and take some positives when you're down there, even though you're losing. And I think he will do that because of the opportunities they created. He'll just be so disappointed they couldn't take one. How different the game could have been if just one of those two main chances they had have hit the back of the net.
So, Dean Ashton, Saturday the 2nd of April, Liverpool go on top of the Premier League. Now, we know what's about to happen. Manchester City will take to the field at Turf Moor against Burnley. But, psychologically, this is a moment, even if it's just for a few hours. They're up there, they're on top.
Of course it is, and this game is about, you know, how you handle things psychologically. It's about players' mentality. You know, City have been top for a long period of time, and all of a sudden you look at the table and they're not. So it's now down to them to respond. I'm pretty sure they will against Burnley. They've got a great record against them, but we've got a serious title race on our hands, and I cannot wait to see which way it turns, and a big game next weekend.
I agree, absolutely, Dean. Time now for us to pick our man of the match with We Buy Any Car.
Man of the Match on TalkSport with We Buy Any Car. Join over 2.5 million happy customers by entering your reg number now.
Okay, so Dean Ashton, let me have it. Who was it?
Joe Gomez. I think the pressure that's on him, I bet everybody was thinking, because Trent was on the bench, would have been thinking, well, he's so much better going forward. They missed something when he's not playing. Well, I tell you what, Joe Gomez was outstanding.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, his delivery was brilliant for the first goal. He kept getting wide, he kept delivering good crosses, another couple of deliveries in that second half that maybe should have been taken, and defensively he was very, very sound. And I think with that added pressure that he would have been feeling, and like Sam said, the pressure of the expectation of people saying it's a it's an audition. Well, he passed as far as I'm concerned. I thought he was excellent.
Okay, Joe Gomez it is. That was our man of the match from today's game with We Buy Any Car. Hundreds of branches, usually only 13 minutes away. So find yours now.
Man of the match on TalkSport with We Buy Any Car. Sell your car in under an hour, leaving you with more time to enjoy the football.
Okay, my thanks to Dean Ashton. Dean, great job as always, mate. Good to see you today as well.
Pleasure to be alongside you, Jim.
Dean, thank you so much. Sam Matterface was a man who brought the commentary, and the story was another 3 points for Liverpool. Liverpool have won it. Not by a lot, a couple of goals did the trick. Watford a plucky performance, but not enough. Liverpool 2, Watford 0. And now, what does the rest of the day hold in store? It's going to be intriguing. So Game Day Live coming up with Dan Windle, who will take you around the grounds in the Premier League and the EFL. Here at Anfield, we've loved it. Liverpool did it.
Game day exclusive on TalkSport with a Now Sports Day membership. The only way to watch Manchester United versus Leicester live today on Sky Sports for $11.99. No contract. Search Now Sports 18+. Stream via internet. Terms apply.
For Betfair, betting is supposed to be fun. A way to play where you're in control. And to help you make the right choice and stay in control, Betfair has created some online tools. They're practical, so you can set yourself a deposit limit or a loss limit. Get reminders after a certain amount of time playing with Reality Check, and take breaks with a timeout, so your betting stays fun. To try them out, go to responsiblegambling.betfair.com. 18+, begambleaware.org.
Game day exclusive.